I'm here with the AEW talent, John Silver, and we're going to take some time to get to know John Silver here on Elevation. Now, John, tell us a little bit about you, how you started out as one of the Beaver Boys and your journey into becoming a part of the Dark Order, and how has all that changed your career?
I had a very long journey to finally get to AEW and get to the Dark Order. I started wrestling when I was 14 years old.
14
is pretty young. I was 110 pounds, 14-year-old. Actually, Alex just started training as well. So right off the bat, we clicked. He would drive me home because I was too young to drive then from wrestling training. And we kind of always would talk wrestling on the way there and the way home. And we kind of knew that eventually we wanted to be a tag team. We decided to make the tag team the Beaver Boys.
The Beaver Boys,
It's
okay.
a joke on a TV show called Tim and Eric. We started traveling all over, doing all the indies, winning championships all over, and it started to work out very well, but it still took us about 15 years to finally get an actual look.
Wow.
When we had our first show at AEW, we get to the show, we knew we had a match, and we see the board, and the board says local talent. And we thought we were getting signed. So we are mentally upset about that. We're very upset about it. But we're like, you know what, this is still an opportunity. Let's make the best of it. We need to do something that's gonna show them what we got.
Right, that's so smart.
So the first night on AEW Dynamite, we lost in about a minute and a half to Proud and Powerful. And luckily, we went home and we heard back from about a week later that they wanted us back. This time, we had about a 3-minute match on TV. So we're like, at least we're getting some more time.
You got a free room out of the deal.
Got a free room, free flight. After that match, actually, we were approached by Stu and Uno of the Dark Order. And they were like, hey, we want to start recruiting people, and we know you guys are really good. We know you guys have a lot of potential, and it'd be great if we actually recruited you guys into the Dark Order. And that was the best decision we ever did, was to join the Dark Order.
That's fantastic. And it's funny, you don't realize it when you're trying to get your break, but if you know what you're doing, when you're watching someone that's trying out, you can tell within 30 seconds if they got what it takes or not. So believe me, I'm sure they recognized on your first match that you guys had what it took. Tell me about your personal memories of Brodie Lee. How he impacted your life and your career, personally and professionally.
Brodie was a huge impact on my career. When he came to the Dark Order, he took us easily, right away to the next level. The best word to describe him was always genuine.
Yeah.
He never said anything he didn't mean. He's always very nice. He always actually truly cared about helping us, not just because, oh, help me. He really cared about us getting better as performers and as people. Funniest guys I've ever seen. Yeah,
he had a real wicked sense of humor.
He did.
Absolutely.
So on BTE, if you watch BTE, we had an instant connection. It was so easy to film, but also so hard to film because we would always laugh, and he would do it on purpose, and he would do it almost he didn't care about us messing up the take, but he would get right in my face and start screaming, and it was almost impossible. It was impossible to not laugh. So he would just always, as I was laughing, he would just ask me if I was crying. And that was our way to kind of get around that a little bit. Me and him started to do more stuff on TV. He decided, I didn't ask, I didn't say anything about it. He's like, hey, I'm gonna buy you a ring jacket. And also matching gear to his. He's like, the matching gear is not for TV. I just think it might be funny for BTE one day. The bill was over $1,000, and he was just happy to pay for it. He was just happy to do it. So, such a nice guy, such a genuine person.
John, so I've got to ask you, what is the current state of the Dark Order?
I think we're really strong as a group. I think we've molded from a bunch of people that just kind of came together to people that became friends to now people that have become a family. And I truly mean that. I love everyone in the Dark Order. I get along with everyone in the Dark Order. And I think we're doing great now. We just got our buddy Hangman coming around, and he's always fun to hang out with.
That was a heck of a recruiting process you guys went through to get Hangman.
It took a lot.
It took a lot, but you know what? You can't help but love the enthusiasm and the energy of the Dark Order. You're definitely one of those characters that I enjoy too, because your enthusiasm screams through on every pre-tape that you do in the ring. You can definitely tell that your passion's with the Dark Order. Now, John, one of the things I want to ask you about is, we saw a few weeks ago, man, you left your heart in the ring in that championship match with Darby Allin for that TNT championship. You just put it all out there, had an incredible battle. Tell me about that, and also tell me about some of the personal goals you have for John Silver.
First off, I need to heal up. Took a nasty spill over the guardrail, messed up my shoulder pretty bad, so not at 100% right now. I had to fight through the pain, couldn't really use my right arm too much. So it was a big moment to just keep going and get that close from winning the TNT Championship. It's unfortunate that it happened. It's unfortunate I lost, but it was definitely a moment where I knew I'm at that level.
Definitely proved it, definitely.
And it was good. I mean, Darby is he's the champion. He's one of the best in the company, one of the best wrestlers I've ever been in the ring with. And to have Sting and Darby after the match give me respect was really big. I mean, been watching Sting my whole life, so it meant a lot to me. Once this gets healed, I think I need a championship in 2021, and I'm looking at all of them. I'll take out all of them.
Love it.
I mean, me and Alex as a tag team, I think we could win the tag titles. I think if another shot, we're gonna have to stay healthy, the TNT Championship, and might as well go for the AEW Championship as well. I'll take them all.
I like that confidence, my friend. I like that confidence. Thank you very much. I know I'll be gentle if I can be gentle. I'll give you the I'm working brother handshake. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, John Silver, for tuning in on Elevation. And you guys have a great night.